Okay. Welcome to the Accelerator Awards dashboard. This dashboard summarizes a lot of data metrics of the related to the projects, Ohio State projects submitted to the Accelerator Awards program. And so this dashboard uses references a lot of different data in multiple files. So we have commercialization information in a separate tab, which has information related to whether the project was licensed or not, or commercialized or not, and other stuff like that. We also have information in a separate tab for the list of funded proposals. So this tab includes information on the projects that were funded, and they have information about the college, the department, whether or what sector they were included in, and the project dates as well. We also have a full list of submitted proposals, so not just the ones that were funded, but we also have the ones that were submitted. And that also includes information about the college, the department, what sector, stuff like that. We also have funding information for each project. So the initial funds that were committed, how much were used and how much were left over. And so to combine all of these different projects, we gave each project a unique ID. And by putting the unique ID or key in each different tab for each project, we were able to VLOOKUP and build our reference table, which includes all of the information that we think is relevant. Now we'll talk about the dashboard.
All right, so now I'm going to be taking you through the dashboard a little bit. So to start off, I'm going to be talking about these graphs in the middle of the dashboard. First off, we have the graph of the funds broken up by year, and that tells the user the total amount awarded, the total amount expended, and the total amount unused. Above that, we also have the data table with the grand total and all the numeric values. So you're able to see that as well if you want to. Next to the right, we have the average project length per year. And these bottom two graphs here are the count of submitted proposals by college and the count of funded proposals by college. So all four of these charts here are connected to all the slicers that you see and can be filtered by any one of them. Our goal for the project was to create a dashboard that would be able to answer a variety of questions that the user might have about the data. And with these charts and filters, it gives them the ability to do so. Some example questions that we were tasked with to find with the dashboard are: how many projects were funded in animal health? What was the total initial awarded for that? And as you can see, there are 4 projects funded in animal health with a total initial amount of $282,521 awarded. Another question was, how many projects led to commercialization? As you can see at the top right there, there were 37 of those. And how many projects were licensed in 2018? And what was the average project length for those? And there were 11 of those with an average project length of 10.7 months. So as you can see, those questions and many more are easily able to be answered by this dashboard. We create all of these filters to allow the user to be as specific or as broad as they want to be about the data metrics. And also we input a button embedded with the VBA macro, the top left, which is a reset button, and it will reset all the filters to make it easier for the user. We also have these numbers up here in the dashboard that do update with the filters to give the user some additional information about the info of the project and whatever filter or filters they want to see. Now on the right side of the dashboard over here, we have 2 charts. One that shows the total fund breakdown per sector and one that shows the total fund breakdown per college. These charts are filtered through a drop-down selection box, and they show the total initial funds, total expended, and total unused for all the years. They are not connected to the slicers, so they will not be affected by selecting any of those. Its main purpose is to give the user an easy presentation of the funds for each sector and each college. So now I'm going to move on to the filtered table over here. And so the filter table is a little bit like the dashboard, but it allows the user to see it in a little more detail if that's what they want. So the filters on top are similar to the dashboard. You can select the filters, click this VBA embedded button that says filtered data, and it will list the projects that fall within the filters. You can also use the clear table button to clear the table of data and the clear filter button to clear the filters, similar to the reset button in the dashboard. For example, say you wanted to see the projects in 2018 in the College of Engineering. The projects would pop up and it gives the user a little more detail than displayed in the dashboard. As you can see now, you're able to see the project lead, the title of the project, the tech ID and year, which will be useful to the user in the update data table, which I'm going to hand over now.
All right. So this feature allows you to edit the reference table without even touching it directly. So with a simple touch of a button, you're prompted to enter some information. So we have the user enter some requirements if they would want to look up a record. So these two requirements are the tech ID and the year. So say you know the tech ID and wanted to look up the record. You need to enter the year, as you can see with that error message. So the year is 2019, and now I'm able to look up the record. Now, if I wanted to do a new search or edit, I can just press the clear button, clear the form. If I wanted to edit the reference table and add a new record, I can do so. So I just need to enter the tech ID, the year, and if I were to save this record right now, it won't let me, and I have to enter the rest of the information. So I'll do that right now. I'll enter a title. Let's enter some random information. All right, I'm ready to save the record. So now, just press the button, confirm, and you see here that the record has been added to the reference table. So now I can exit, go to the reference table, and it has been added all the way at the bottom here. And with that, that is our dashboard. So thank you for watching.